Driving through Alabama in their metallic mint green 1964 Buick Skylark convertible, Bill Gambini and Stan Rothenstein, college students from New York who just got scholarships to UCLA, shop at a Sacco Suds convenience store and accidentally shoplift a can of tuna. After they leave, the store clerk is robbed and killed, and Bill and Stan are arrested for the murder. Due to circumstantial evidence and a confession to the shoplifting that is misconstrued as one to the shooting, Bill is charged with first-degree murder and Stan as an accessory. Bill's mother reminds him there is an attorney in the family, his cousin Vinny Gambini. Vinny is a personal injury lawyer from Brooklyn, newly admitted to the bar and with no trial experience, travels to Alabama, accompanied by his fiancée, Mona Lisa Vito. Vinny manages to fool the trial judge, Chamberlain Holler, that he is experienced enough for the case, and his ignorance of basic courtroom procedures and dress code, and his abrasive attitude, cause the judge to repeatedly hold him in contempt. Much to his client's consternation, Vinny does not cross-examine any of the witnesses in the preliminary hearing, except for lack of a murder weapon. It appears that the district attorney, Jim Trotter III, has a strong case. After Vinny's poor showing at the hearing, Stan fires him and uses the public defender, John Gibbons, and nearly convinces Bill to do the same, but the public defender turns out to be extremely nervous, with a severe stutter, and his line of questioning actually assists the prosecution's case. When Vinny cross-examines the first witness, he uses his newfound knowledge of the cooking time of grits to force him to admit that his perception of time may have been inaccurate, meaning he cannot corroborate the prosecution's timeline, and Bill and Stan's faith is restored. Stan fires the public defender and rehires Vinny, who proceeds to discredit the next two witnesses by questioning their ability to make a positive identification due to obstructions in their sightline and impaired vision. On the trial's third day, Trotter produces a surprise witness, FBI analyst George Wilbur, but Vinny immediately objects to the witness as Trotter failed to inform him properly ahead of time, but Holler overrules the objection. Wilbur testifies that the pattern and chemical analysis of the tire marks left at the crime scene are identical to the tires on Bill's Buick, and admits the tires on Bill's car are the most popular tires in America. Vinny asks for a full day's continuance to properly prepare for cross-examination, but Holler denies the request. With only the lunch recess to prepare and unable to come up with a strong line of questioning, Vinny lashes out at Lisa, but then realizes that one of her photos holds the key to the case. The flat and even tire marks going over the curb reveal that Bill's car could not have been used for the getaway. After requesting a records search from the local sheriff, Vinny drags an angry Lisa into court to testify as an expert witness, since she comes from a family of auto mechanics and has an encyclopedic knowledge of cars. During Vinny's questioning, Lisa testifies that only a car with an independent rear suspension and positive traction could have made the tire marks, which rules out Bill's 1964 Buick Skylark, and one model of car with these features is the similar-looking 1963 Pontiac Tempest, and because both Buick and Pontiac are owned by GM, the Pontiac Tempest was also available in metallic mint green. Vinny recalls Wilbur, who confirms this information, effectively discrediting his own testimony, and then he recalls the local sheriff, who testifies that two men who fit Bill and Stan's descriptions were just arrested in Georgia for driving a stolen metallic mint green Pontiac Tempest. After Vinny rests for the defense, Trotter dismisses all charges, and the judge congratulates Vinny,